each side.
Hey guys, I'm just going to turn this other volume down. There we go, with her. Hey, sorry I'm late, guys. Welcome to Slow and Steady. I was just on the phone with my physical therapist. She gave me a call to check in. So, let's get started. So, if you're new to this class, the intention of this class is to give those who might be less mobile than the rest of us. Maybe you're in a nursing home, maybe you're in a wheelchair, but I'm hoping that you're able to sit up on a chair to do these movements, okay? So we're going to do probably about 20 to 30 minutes of very gentle movements. Let me know if you're here. Just do a little comment and we will get started. Okay. So you want to sit on a chair, preferably that doesn't have arms if you have one. You could sit on the edge of your bed, but you want to make sure that you're sitting up nice and straight if you do that. Okay? So we're going to start with our shoulders loosening up today, and we're just going to very gently and slowly swing your arms the best you can. So you might need to be, if you're in a wheelchair, you might be out here a little tiny bit. Try to relax those shoulders, okay? So you're not forcing them down. Right there. Just sigh and let them drop naturally. Okay, I'm going to try to move nice and slow. If I'm moving too slow for you and you want to move a little faster, you can. Or if I'm moving too fast, then you can move a little slower. That's fine. Okay, now you're going to bring your hands together and open up your wings. Hands together, open up. Good. Open up. You might not be able to get as far as I'm getting. Maybe it looks more like that. That's fine. Do what you can. Try not to let your chest pull up or your back arch. Okay, keep your back nice and straight against the chair if you can. And slowly in and out, relax those shoulders. If your shoulders get really tired, just give them a rest. Okay. Now we're going to come down and we're going to slowly rotate your shoulders. So bring your thumbs back and under and back and under. Welcome. I saw a little green thing pop up. Can't tell who it is, but I'll check in a few seconds. Okay, so if you just tuned in, this is Slow and Steady. It's a class designed for people who have very low mobility but can sit in a chair. Okay, so nursing homes, people in wheelchairs, really slow, steady movements. Okay, perfect. Now we're going to go down to the trunk. Okay, so you're going to just reach and reach, nice and slow. Reach, feel that pull on your side and reach. You keep reaching. I am going to see if I can pop on and see who's with me possibly. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, not letting me. Okay, perfect. Now you're going to let your legs come out a little bit and the other one come out a little bit. If the chair is right there, that's why I want you to have a chair without sides so that you can really move those hips, okay? But if the chair is there and you're in a wheelchair, just drop and drop. There you go. Okay, if you can't move your legs, use your hands to move your legs. Just because you have no function of your legs does not mean they still don't need to move, okay? You need to have them moving. Okay, so you're either here and here, or you're doing these, whichever works for you. Okay, good. And straighten your leg if you can, if you have that ability still, and come down. So I'm just warming up, nice and slow to start with. Okay. If you can't lift and you can just let them swing, you can do that. Whichever works for you. Just warm up the knees. Okay, and then push and flex. So point and flex the ankle. Try the other side. Point and flex your ankle. Again, I'm going a little fast today because of all the classes I've taught before. I'm a little hyped up. So forgive me if I'm going too fast. You go nice and slow. I want you to go through the full range of motion. So if you're busy trying to keep up with me and you're like, I don't know what I'm doing, slow down. Okay, good. Let's work out a little bit. So if you have a ball, grab it. If you don't have a ball, that's fine. You can just pretend you're holding a ball. Okay? So we're just going to hold the ball. And you're going to bring your right foot up, and you're just going to try to hold your right foot there. Okay? I want your back to be nice and straight. And then see if you can come a little higher with that foot. If your back feels good, you're good. Okay? If it's starting to bother you in your back, then you put your leg down. Come a little higher if you can. Hold it there if you can. Same rule with your back. And then come up a little tiny bit higher. Maybe you can straighten your leg out a bit. Maybe you can't come that high, okay? If you're doing it, I'm hoping that you're feeling the muscle right in the front of your leg here, and your back is happy. Push that back against the chair if you have to. Just use that leg. Good. I'm going to drop that one down. We're going to come to the other side. So you're going to start with just a little lift off the ground. And then you go a little higher. And a little higher. While you're doing this, you're thinking about making this muscle right here from your knee to your hip tight. See if you can come a little higher. Don't come higher than a straight line. Okay, I don't want to see you lift it way up high. I want that back not to be engaged at all. I want you just to feel that front of your leg. Okay, it might burn, it might shake a little bit. That's okay, that's okay, as long as your back is happy. And then come back down. Good. We're going to go to the other side again. Same thing. You're going to lift up a little bit more, a little bit more, all the way if your back allows you to do that, and hold that. Make sure you're breathing. If your leg is doing this and shaking, that's okay, as long as your back is okay. It might really burn in here, that's okay. And then come down. Okay, one more on the other side. So up a little bit. Go a little higher if you can. And all the way if you can. Hold that. And bring that down slowly. Perfect. Okay. If you have a ball, place it in between your legs. If you don't have a ball and you have a pillow or a cushion, you can do that. If you don't have it nearby, don't worry about it. You can use your hands, okay? So just put your fists together in between your thighs. Sitting up nice and straight with your back again, like a tall kite. Nice and wide, nice and tall. We're gonna squeeze those inner thighs. So squeeze that ball with your legs. Feel that pressure in between your legs and release. Good. Give yourself a break for a second. We're going to try it again. Make sure you're breathing. You're not holding your breath and tensing up your body and your shoulders. Just tense up the legs and squeeze, hold it. And release. Good. So if you just tuned in, this is my slow and steady designed for those without mobility. And squeeze, or reduced mobility. Squeeze again, hold that. So send it to your parents that might be in nursing homes, isolated right now, or or anybody in a wheelchair and squeeze. So if you are in the wheelchair and you can't squeeze, you take those arms and you squeeze, okay? You make those muscles work and relax. Okay, we're going to do 2 more of those, guys. So squeeze, relax the rest of your body. Your feet should be dangling and relaxed. Just these muscles are nice and tight. Don't hold your breath. And release. So my legs are shaking and quivering, and that's perfectly okay. And one more time, squeeze. Hold that the best you can. Don't hold your breath. I'm starting to feel the shaking. And release. Good job. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to give you a couple options today for your hamstrings. So the first option is to put your foot down and drag it to you. If you are able to come to the edge of your chair a little bit safely, okay, if you're in a wheelchair, you can't. If you're in the wheelchair, you might have to just try to squeeze up against the chair and out and squeeze up against the chair. Okay, if you can come to the edge of the chair, you're going to push down and drag, push really hard. Okay, I want you to feel back here. If you can come to the edge of the chair and turn, you can put your ball right back there if you can. You might lose the ball, okay? And you're going to squeeze, release. Hang on to the ball if you need to. Squeeze with your leg. So really feel that muscle in the back of your leg. Squeeze, 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 and release. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Squeeze. You're going to feel something here. You might feel a little stretch here because when you shorten this muscle, you lengthen this muscle. And squeeze, okay? If that was too much, too hard, remember, you're just pushing and dragging your foot to you. Okay, the other side if we can. Okay, hang on to the ball if you need to. You might pick your foot up to get the squeeze, onto the toes, maybe right up, but squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. If you ever get in trouble and this muscle starts to Charlie horse, just straighten that leg out if you need to. Okay, so squeeze, release. A few more, guys. Perfect. Relax, sit back, maybe straighten your leg out a little bit if you can. So I need to come to the edge of my chair a little bit. When I'm on the edge of my chair, my bum is still on the chair, okay? It's just that my leg is not off the chair. So make sure you're safe, okay? So we're just gonna straighten that leg out a tiny bit and just feel that stretch in the back of your leg. Very gentle. If when you straighten your leg out this, you feel a really, really strong pull back here, all you have to do is soften that knee a little bit. So just bend that knee a tiny bit to wherever you have to. Okay, let's try the other side. Very gentle. Move nice and slow with purpose. Whew, hard to believe I just spent some time stretching because this one is still really, really tight. Okay, so again, some of you just popped on. This is slow and steady, designed for people with mobility issues, in nursing homes, isolated right now, seniors, wheelchairs, anything like that. Okay, good. If you can stay on the edge of your chair, okay, you're going to put your right foot on a clock, 12 o'clock. And you're going to try to lift that foot up and put it on 2 o'clock if you can. Okay, so Stomp on 12 o'clock, stomp on 2 o'clock. If that hurts your back, just drag it from 12 o'clock to 2 o'clock, to 12 o'clock, to 2 o'clock. Okay, so the rest of us, if you can pick that foot up, stomp and stomp and stomp. What does your back feel like? Does it feel safe? Okay, sit up nice and straight like a kite and breathe. Okay, that leg's probably getting pretty tired. So other side. So those of you in the wheelchair, this might be very difficult because you're up a little bit high, the edge of the wheelchair is in the way. So it is acceptable for you to do this one. Push down, come back up. Push down, come back up, okay? And when I do that, I want to feel my bum muscle on the side. And back, stomp if you can, stomp, stomp, stomp. Okay, you need to slow it down. There's me going really fast again. Slow, slow. You might have to take a break and plop it back. Take a break and plop it back. You do whatever your body needs. It's about moving. It's not about doing everything perfect. It's about staying moving. Okay, good. Now you get to go back to the back of your chair. Take your time. We're going to work your upper body. So if you have a ball, use a ball. If you don't, that's okay. Okay, so we're going to start with some bowling. So when you bowl, you grab the ball from the bottom, okay? If the ball keeps dropping, then you just use your fist like this, okay? Your hand like this. And we're going to bowl through all the way up to a straight line if you can. And down and bowl through right to that straight line. Okay, if all you can do is get your arm to go to here and here, I'm okay with that. Up if you can. Okay, reminder, my palm is coming forward. Down and up. Good. So you're going to really feel that in the front of your shoulder. Some of you might feel it over into the chest a tiny bit. If it gets to be too much, then you just take a rest. Okay, let's switch the ball to the other hand. Your palm is going to be up and lift. Without the ball, it just looks like this. And lift. With the ball, up. The ball helps with your grip, being able to hold on to things still. So if you are a senior in a nursing home and you find this way too easy, feel free to check the Keep Going class. You just need a band and a ball for that. It's a little more intense and you only do what you can do. Okay, down and up, down and up. If you're getting tired, it's okay. Try to do a few more if you can. Beautiful. Relax those for a second. Okay, we're going to go into the chest a little bit more. So right into these muscles. And we're going to do that by squeezing your ball or cushion or whatever you have. If you have nothing, you're right here and you're going to squeeze those hands towards each other. You're going to do that without creating a bunch of tension up here in your neck. Okay, so squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. I want you to concentrate on these muscles here. These are what should be squeezing for you. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Good. Couple more. Relax those neck muscles. Good. You can just hold on to your ball with one side. You're going to take your hand out in front of you like you're asking for something. Okay, so your palm is upward, and you're going to flip your palm downward, upward, downward. There you go. Nice and slow. Downward, up, down. You're going to feel that up your forearm, maybe into the elbow. If that hurts your elbow, maybe start gently and don't go all the way down with your thumb. Okay, so up, down. Okay, switch arms. Same thing, start like you're asking for something and flip it down. Up, down, up, down. Nice and slow. Okay, I'm going to keep my ball here. You can do whatever you want for it. I'm not going to squeeze tight. I'm just holding it there, okay? Today, what we're going to do is fly and be a zombie. So when I'm a zombie, I come up like this, okay? My hands are forward like this, and then I come down. And I come up slowly, and I come down. So if your arms are only able to come up about this much off your knees, that's okay for now. Okay, work on it. Relax the neck muscles. If you're all up here and this is how you're moving, that's not good for your body. Okay, so relax those necks and come up to wherever you can and down slowly. Okay, so just think about being Frankenstein or a zombie and put those down. Now we're going to come out to the side and we're going to fly like we're a bird or an airplane. So you're going to come up, 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 only till your arms are straight and then down. Okay, so my hand is flat doing these ones and up, 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 up. Maybe you're only here, that's fine. Nice and slow. Nice and slow. Okay, so again, if you're just tuning in, this is slow and steady, designed for seniors with low mobility, nursing home, wheelchair. And so feel free to pass on the workouts. And yeah, my bird became kind of floaty there, my wrists. Okay. And down. Perfect. Give your shoulders a little relax. Okay, we're going to bring our arm. Comments there. Okay, we're going to bring our arm up like you were showing somebody your muscles, okay? And you're going to tighten your hand, show them the muscle, and out. Come back in, show them the muscle, and out. So my palm is upward. Show them the muscle, and out. So really show them that muscle. Tighten the whole thing, and out. There you go. Tighten it right up, and out. Let's switch arms. So out, your palm is up. Show them the muscle, and out. Show them, and out. Good. And out. And out. One more. Good. You're going to bring your arms down to your side and you're going to turn your hands so that I can see your fingernails. Okay? So I can see your fingernails. You're nice and tall and you're going to push the air behind you. But when you do that, I want your arm to stay really, really straight and tighten it up. Okay? So push behind you, push behind you, push, push. So I'm not pushing way, way back, just a little bit, about that far back. Push, push, push. shake those off a tiny bit. Okay. You're going to come to the center, thumbs up. Okay, hands are clapped. Open up, come together, clap your hands. Open up, come together, clap your hands. You might be down here. Up and clap. And clap. Go wherever. Squeeze those back muscles wherever you can, whatever height you can. Squeeze the back muscles and together. Squeeze together. Make sure you're breathing. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to grab the ball as if it's anything you want, and you're going to place it places, okay? So I might put the ball on the shelf over there. I might put it over there. I might switch hands and put it up there. I might put it over there. If you feel really safe in your chair, I might stretch out and lean it a bit. Make sure your feet are solid and you feel safe, okay? Put it over there. Over there. And just any direction that you want. You can go as high as you want. You can go low. Perfect. Hang on to the ball and turn your head to the side as if somebody just came in the room and you're looking at them. And just hold that for a second. And then slowly come to the other side as if you have a door over there and somebody just came in. And we're going to look at them. Good. And then bring your head to the center and let your ear just drop towards your shoulder, but don't bring your shoulder up. Don't do this. Okay? Keep this shoulder relaxed and just a little tiny drop there. Feel a very gentle stretch on the side of your neck. And then bring your head up and go down to the other side a little tiny bit, just a gentle, gentle stretch. Good, you're gonna come up, I'm gonna put the ball down, bring my arms out to the sides, okay, and then you're gonna push your wrists, so your wrists are gonna go back. So put your wrist back and then straight, back and straight. Okay, try to make those arms nice and straight and long and wide if you can. If you can't and you're a little bit like this, that's not the end of the world. Okay, just push your hands. Good. You're gonna bring your palms together like you're a dolphin. Okay, you can see here's or a shark. Here's my fins right here, carrying my tail. And I'm just going to make some waves, round, side, and side. And when I do this, if you look at my wrist, I'm straightening my wrist. And then when I come to the other side, I am turning my wrist this way. Okay, so your wrists are really moving a lot there. And just making waves through the water. You can go nice and slow. You can go a little quicker. Whatever works for you. We're almost done, guys. We just have a little movement with our lower legs, and then we're done. Okay, good. Bring one foot up and just point and flex your foot. Point and flex. Point and flex. Feel that gentle stretch all the way up the back of your leg, all the way up the front of your leg a little bit. If you have the ability to straighten and lift a little bit and that doesn't hurt, you can do that if you want. or you can put something under your leg. And then make a circle with your ankle. And then the other way. Give that leg a rest and bring the other one up. Just point and flex, a point, flex. Turn that into circles. Go the other way a little bit. Okay, and then give yourself a great big hug. Stretch your back muscles a little bit. And then come out of that, sit relaxed and calm, and we're going to do some breathing, okay? So you can keep your eyes open or closed, whatever works for you, but take a nice deep breath in through your nose. Try to get that air coming down to the bottom of your ribs. If you start coughing, that's okay, just don't take such a deep breath the next time until you're used to it. As you exhale, soften your forehead, into your eyes, down your cheeks, into your jaw, the front of the throat, the back of the neck. Take another breath if you're ready. Take as many extras as you need. As you exhale, relax your shoulders, go down into your chest. You should feel yourself melting into your chair, into your tummy, and down that bum. Just let that bump sink into the chair. Down the front of your legs, all the way to your toes. Breathe in again. As you exhale, relax the bottom of your feet. Let them sink into the floor if they reach. Go up your legs, back to that bum that you've got sunk into the chair. All the way up your back to your shoulders again. And then down your arms to your fingertips. Okay, you should feel nice and relaxed. Let's take one extra breath. And as you exhale, just relax your mind. Good. And anytime you get stressed about everything that's going on throughout your day, just sit or lie in your bed. Do that. Take a nice deep breath. Try to remember all of your body parts and go down and back up your body and relax. Okay? So thanks for joining me for Slow and Steady. Again, if you join me and this is not really your speed, you need something a little more intense, there's other classes for you. If you join just to see what it is, so you can maybe pass it on to relatives, this is what we're doing. It's a very gentle workout, not very fast, not very long. So have a lovely afternoon, you guys. Take care of yourselves.